So I am backing out of my driveway. Make sure you look both ways, kids. Today we are going to replace the harness in my LS Swap Foxbody. Now the reason we are replacing it is because I cut the ends off my O2 plugs and they had the same color wires in the end, so when I went and did the pin out, I couldn't find which color wire went where. I also ordered O2 sensors and O2 sensor extensions. I got 2-foot extensions so I can run them up through the intake and just keep it really nice rather than cutting and extending everything. So those will be here in a couple days. And yeah, I'm just about to get on the interstate, so I'll see you guys at the shop. Alright, so we got it unloaded. It's kind of sketchy. We just pulled the trailer out of the end with the tractor and picked it up with the 3-point, and I drove it off the back of the trailer. Or not drove it, but I just rolled it off the back. It bottomed out twice, but we're good. We got the intake off. I just finished taking that off. I had the throttle cable and the transmission vacuum left to unhook. And now we're gonna start ripping all of this out, changing it one more time. So as I was moving under the light more, I got to thinking, I pretty much got to take apart half this assembly. So I'll just walk you guys through how it comes apart, and you'll have a rough idea how it went together if you don't click back and watch all the other videos of building it. So I ended up only loosening this side, and I dropped the other side completely. So it's just laying down on the ground, and then as you can see, I got my manifold out. The back bolt was kind of a SOB on this one, but for the most part, it came out. Here are these V-bands I welded on, if you were wondering how the exhaust is in here. Okay, I need to unhook these, and I can flip that up, and then I got to jack the car up to get the VSS sensor unplugged or unhooked, and the harness should be ready to go through the car. Little red wire right there. That is the key. So when you turn the key on, it sends power to that red wire, which turns the fuse box on, which then turns the fuel system on. I did not hook my fans up into the ECU and the LS harness. I didn't want to. I want them on all the time. I want to know they're on all the time. So once I get this starter unhooked, I should be able to just cut that red wire. Once we get it pulled through the car, we should be able to pop like 2 or 3 wires out of the relay for the fuel system, and yeah, it's that easy, I think. Don't hold me through that. One more thing while I'm thinking about it. There's a plug right behind the starter, and I'm gonna try to get it just like that. That is your crank sensor. Do not forget that one when you're trying to unhook it. But I got my nut off, and I should only have to pull those 2 out of it. And then what I'm going to do so I don't lose it is I'm just going to put that cable back on and just slap the nut on her, finger tight for now. Next in the order, we are going to take this ground off the back of the head. I do not remember what size I used on it, but it does suck because I set it so close to the firewall, but it is doable. It's really not that tight, to be honest with you. That's not good. Well, that could have been a lot of our issues. So there you have it. I think it's been, I don't know, a half hour maybe. Most of the harness is out of it. I was debating on trying to save this, but it's already messed up. I think I'm just gonna cut it off and pull it out. So we're gonna start with the VSS sensor, and it's the only one that goes down by the transmission. That's why I know it's that one. Maybe. Ooh. There, I'm not left-handed, but so there's that one, and then I just gotta get through this big piece, and we can pull some of it through the car and some of it through this way, and then should be good to go. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna cut that quick. All right, so there's one part of it, and now we're gonna come in here and just rip this out of here, hopefully. Just like that. So we'll just go ahead and pull that thing out, just like so. So when I bought my harness, it didn't come with bolts in here. I believe these are M6. I could be mistaken, but I just went to my local hardware store, grabbed a couple Allen bolts, and it works. I don't know why it's there. All right, so now our PCM is unplugged, and the only hassle that I'm running into right now is some wires are over this, it's the vent controls, and some of them are still screwed into place, and one of them is still up underneath there, that little red wire. All right, guys, and just like that, that is one full harness out. Let's go throw it on the pile. These PCM hook ends I can use to do like a bench harness, so I can start flashing ECUs and stuff through a couple different programs. But that is one whole harness out of this car, and it looks no different really than when it was all together. What I like about taking the time to plan it out a little bit and try to hide as much stuff as you can. So hopefully, my plan is there's a hole down here. I'm gonna try to use it. If I can't, I'm just gonna put a new hole in. And right on the other side of that is the vents. Now, I can see light through somewhere up in this area. When you look through the outside, I can see this floor mat. So that's why I'm gonna try to use that one. And I'm trying to leave as much of this car complete as I can. But there you go. That is one LS harness tear out of a Foxbody Mustang. Come back tomorrow night or Saturday morning, and we will have the install of this harness go in. I'm hoping it's not going to take long at all. The other parts will be here Saturday also. So then it just kind of keeps everything rolling, and I need to throw some content up. I'm working on another video. I haven't gotten it finished up yet. We are getting closer. We're this close. Tomorrow night I will be putting this harness in, so it might be Saturday morning by the time you get the install video. But stay tuned, guys. Drop that sub, drop that thumbs up. It really helps. It really does. It gets the videos out there a little farther. And well, I don't have a job right now, so I might as well try to make this into some income. And this car is going up for sale. I had somebody tell me that I'm not asking enough for it. I don't remember which user it was off the top of my head right now, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I know I gotta pay some bills, and I don't want to go back to working I don't want to go back to working a construction job. I just want to play with cars, and I think I'm onto something here. I got a solid base car to start with, so I'm not too worried about it, but hopefully we can make a little bit of money on it so we can pay some bills and start chasing our actual life goals and not just do everything for everybody else so they can be successful and happy. So I'm done rambling now. I will see y'all in the next one. Let's just shoot for Saturday morning, like 8 o'clock, and stay tuned. And yeah, drop that sub, drop that thumbs up, and I appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Here's a sneak peek of how the harness is going to lay in here this time. So this is the proper way, except I'm pretty sure it sits above the intake, but it's going down here. The intake's going to slide right on. It's going to look mint.